Welcome, listeners, to the untold saga of the SS Ourang Medan, a tale that weaves through the fabric of maritime lore, ensnared in whispers of the unknown, and shrouded in the mist of the sea's deepest mysteries. This is a prelude to mystery, the beginning of our journey into the legend of the SS Ourang Medan. In the aftermath of World War II, the seas were restless, carrying not just ships but the stories of countless souls. Among these tales, one stands unparalleled in its mystery and horror, the story of the SS Ourang Medan. A ghost ship found adrift, its crew dead, under circumstances so bizarre, so terrifying, that they defy explanation. The Ourang Medan was discovered with its crew frozen, faces twisted in sheer terror and agony. A silent scream to the heavens. No sign of injury, no explanation to be found, just the eerie silence of death that enveloped the ship. What secrets did the Ourang Medan hold in its steel belly? What unseen horror could cause such an end? Theories abound, from the rational to the supernatural, yet the truth remains as elusive as the morning fog that swallows the sea. As we set sail on this journey, we invite you to join us in exploring the depths of this maritime enigma. From its mysterious cargo to the chilling final SOS message, we will delve into the heart of the legend, seeking whispers of truth in a sea of shadows. Stay with us as we navigate through the misty waters of history and folklore, piecing together the puzzle of the SS Ourang Medan. What we discover may surprise us, may horrify us, but will undoubtedly captivate us. This is just the beginning. The sea keeps many secrets, and the tale of the SS Ourang Medan is but one. Keep listening, for the mystery unfolds further with each passing wave. Welcome back to the enigmatic waters of our tale, where the lines between truth and legend blur. Today, we embark on the first chapter of our journey with the SS Ourang Medan departure. In this chapter, we trace the origins of this ill-fated vessel, setting sail into a story that remains shrouded in the mists of the unexplained. The SS Ourang Medan's story begins in the aftermath of a world scarred by war, where ships were the lifelines of nations, carrying goods, secrets, and sometimes things far more sinister. The Ourang Medan, a Dutch freighter, was one such vessel, its very name whispered to mean men from Medan, a city in Indonesia. Though records of its registry remain as elusive as its fate. It was from a nondescript port, laden with cargo, that the Ourang Medan set sail. The details of its journey were ordinary, the destination's routine for a merchant ship of its time. Yet, it was what lay hidden within the cargo hold that would become the center of speculation's. Tales of hazardous materials, wartime relics, and even more esoteric cargo have fueled the legend. The crew, a mix of seasoned sailors and young men seeking adventure, were unaware of the shadow that lay over their journey. As the coastline faded into the horizon, so too did any semblance of normalcy. The Ourang Medan was embarking on a voyage that would etch its name into the annals of maritime mystery, As the ship cut through the calm seas, whispers began to circulate among the crew, rumors of the cargo's true nature, and the uneasy feeling that they were not alone in their journey across the vast, open waters. Little did they know, the course set by the SS Ourang Medan would lead them not to their intended destination, but into a legend that continues to haunt the seas to this day. Join us as we navigate through the dark waters that surround the SS Ourang Medan, seeking answers where there seem to be none. What lies ahead is a voyage into the heart of darkness, a journey that questions the very nature of fear and the unknown. Welcome back to the shadowy waters of our tale, where each wave whispers secrets long buried at sea. In this chapter, Unseen Cargo, we peel back the layers of mystery to reveal the secrets that lurked below deck on the SS Ourang Medan. Secrets that perhaps were never meant to see the light of day. The cargo hold of a ship is its beating heart, carrying the goods that are the lifeblood of commerce and connection. Led aboard the Ourang Medan, the cargo was more than mere boxes and crates. It was the silent bearer of untold stories, of whispers about contents so dangerous, so forbidden, they could only be spoken of in hushed tones. Rumors swirled amongst the crew, fueled by glimpses of heavily sealed containers, and the strict orders that forbade anyone from venturing too close. What was within those containers? Illegal substances, precious artifacts from war-torn lands, or perhaps something far more sinister, bound in secrecy by the shadows of post-war chaos. The true nature of the Ourang Medan's cargo remains a puzzle to this day, pieced together through fragments of tales told by those who claim knowledge of its origins. Some whisper of a cargo so perilous, its mere presence invited the malevolent forces that would eventually claim the ship and its crew. As the SS Ourang Medan cut its path across the tranquil seas, beneath the deck, the unseen cargo lay in wait, a dormant beast in the belly of the ship. The air grew thick with tension, a prelude to the calamity that loomed on the horizon. A shadow passed by the secrets held within the steel confines of the cargo hold. What darkness was harbored in the heart of the SS Ourang Medan? And how did it come to cast its long shadow over the fate of those aboard? Stay with us as we voyage further into the abyss, where the lines between the known and the unknown blur into oblivion. Welcome back to the shadowy depths of the ghost ship of the SS Ourang Medan, where we find ourselves amidst a crew teetering on the edge of fear. Chapter 3, Whispers and Warnings, plunges us into the heart of the growing unease that grips the men aboard this ill-fated vessel. As the SS Ourang Medan cuts its silent path across the vast, open sea, the weight of the unknown cargo below deck begins to cast long shadows over the minds of the crew. Whispered conversations turn to heated debates, as the men speculate on the nature of their mysterious burden. The air is thick with tension, punctuated by the creaking of the ship as it heaves and sighs under the strain of the unseen. It's within this atmosphere of mounting dread that warnings begin to surface. An old seafarer, his face weathered by the salt and wind, speaks of omens and portents observed in the restless movements of the sea and the uneasy flight of the gulls. "Beware," he murmurs, his voice barely rising above the sound of the waves. For not all is as it seems. The crew's unease turns to fear as incidents aboard the ship begin to defy explanation. Tools go missing, only to reappear in impossible places. The ship's compass spins inexplicably at times, losing its bearings as if rejecting the course charted by human hands. And in the dead of night, when the only light is the glow of the moon on the ocean's surface, some swear they hear footsteps echoing in the empty corridors below deck. The whispers turn to warnings, and warnings to outright alarm, as the crew confronts the possibility that their voyage may be cursed. But by what? And why? The answers seem as elusive as the sifting fog that dances on the horizon. As we leave Chapter 3 behind, the SS Ourang Medan sails on, its crew caught in the grip of an unseen force that draws them ever closer to their fate. What lies ahead is a journey into the very heart of fear itself, where the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs into obscurity. As we chart our course deeper into the legend of the SS Ourang Medan, we arrive at a critical juncture in our tale. Chapter 4, The Turn, sees our ill-fated vessel veer into waters darkened not just by the night, but by the shadow of impending calamity. The sea, an ever-changing tapestry of mysteries, now turns against the Ourang Medan. The ship, once cutting confidently through calm waters, finds itself amidst a brewing tempest. The skies darken, and the waves grow tumultuous, as if nature itself warns of the peril that lies ahead. It is here, in the heart of the storm, that the crew's fears begin to materialize. The ship groans under the assault of the wind and waves, a symphony of impending doom. The once distant apprehensions about their unseen cargo transform into a palpable terror, as the very elements seem to conspire against their passage. In the eerie calm at the storm's heart, the crew gathers, their faces etched with the strain of their ordeal. Whispers of mutiny mingle with prayers for deliverance, a reflection of their fractured resolve. It is in this moment of vulnerability that the true nature of their journey begins to reveal itself. That the storm is but a herald of what is to come. Strange phenomena plague the ship. Compasses spin wildly, unable to find the north, and shadows flicker at the edge of vision, as if mocking their plight. The SS Ourang Medan, now fully ensnared in perilous waters, sails closer to its dark destiny. As we leave the eye of the storm behind, the SS Ourang Medan and its beleaguered crew face the unknown that lies beyond. What secrets do these perilous waters conceal? And can any emerge unscathed from the grip of the sea's dark heart? Venture further with us into the heart of darkness that engulfs the SS Ourang Medan. In Chapter 5, Shadows Among Us, we confront the first harrowing signs of an unknown menace that begins to reveal itself from the depths of the unseen. As the SS Ourang Medan sails deeper into the tempest's aftermath, the crew, already frayed by the ordeal, starts to sense that the storm has awakened something far more sinister than waves and wind. Whispers of unease turn into murmurs of fear, as shadows seem to move of their own accord, skirting the edges of reality. It begins with small, inexplicable occurrences, objects found misplaced, as if moved by unseen hands, and the chilling sensation of being watched when alone. But it is the night that brings the true terror. In a cloak of darkness, the crew reports sightings of figures where no living soul should be, fleeting glimpses of apparitions that vanish when approached. The ship's old cook, a seasoned seaman not given to flights of fancy, tells of waking to find a figure standing at the foot of his bunk, its features obscured by shadow. When he lights a lantern, there is nothing but the empty air and a lingering cold that grips his heart. With each passing day, the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs, leaving the men aboard the Ourang Medan to question what is real and what is born of the sea's madness. But one thing becomes increasingly clear: they are not alone, and the shadows among them bear malice. As we close Chapter 5, the SS Ourang Medan sails on, a ship haunted not just by the specters of the sea, but by the shadows that dwell among its crew. What are these apparitions? And what do they portend for the doomed vessel and its inhabitants? Journey with us deeper into the abyss as we navigate the turbulent waters of Chapter 6, Descent into Madness, aboard the SS Ourang Medan. A sinister force has not only breached the physical confines of the ship, but now seeks to shatter the minds of those it holds captive. As the unknown menace grows bolder, casting shadows that whisper and moan in the dark, the fragile veneer of civility among the crew begins to fracture. Paranoia seeps into the heart of the vessel, turning men against one another, their trust eroded by the fear of an unseen enemy. The once disciplined hierarchy of the ship collapses into chaos. Arguments erupt into physical confrontations, as accusations are hurled like cannon fire. The captain, once a pillar of strength, finds his authority challenged at every turn, his own mind a battleground of doubt and dread. In the grip of madness, the crew's actions become unpredictable and desperate. A seaman, driven to the brink by nightmares that haunt his waking hours, throws himself into the sea, his screams swallowed by the waves. Another, convinced the ship is cost, attempts to set fire to the cargo hold, believing it the only way to purge the evil that stalks them. In the wake of these frenzied acts, a heavy silence falls over the SS Ourang Medan. The crew, exhausted by their own terror, find themselves trapped not only on a ship adrift at sea, but in a prison of their own making, a prison of the mind from which there is no escape. As we conclude Chapter 6, the SS Ourang Medan sails on, a ghost ship in every sense, haunted by the specters of fear and madness. The descent into madness has left its mark, but the journey is far from over. What lies ahead in the darkness? And can any soul aboard find salvation from the madness that consumes them? As dawn breaks over the restless sea, our tale takes us to a moment frozen in time, a silent tableau that speaks volumes. Chapter 7, The Silence That Speaks, unveils the grim discovery of the SS Ourang Medan, adrift and alone, harboring a mystery as deep as the waters that cradle it. It is a passing vessel that first spots the Ourang Medan, its silhouette a ghostly apparition on the horizon. As they draw near, the rescuers call out, seeking signs of life. But the only answer is the echoing silence that envelops the ship, a silence so profound it chills the soul. Boarding the ship, the rescue team steps into a scene that defies understanding. Before them lies the crew of the Ourang Medan, each man frozen in his final moments, faces twisted in terror, eyes wide open, as if beholding some unspeakable horror. Yet, there are no wounds, no signs of a struggle. only the silence that speaks of their sudden, mysterious end. The ship itself holds no answers, its cargo intact, its logbook missing, and its instruments silent. The air is heavy, not just with the weight of unanswered questions, but with the palpable presence of fear and despair that lingers like a specter. What force could wreak such havoc, leaving behind only the silence of the dead as a testament to its passage? The mystery of the SS Ourang Medan, found in this state of eerie preservation, becomes a beacon for speculation and intrigue, drawing the curious and the brave to ponder the unfathomable. As we end Chapter 7, the SS Ourang Medan and its silent crew drift into legend, a chilling reminder of the sea's capacity to harbor secrets beyond our comprehension. The silence that speaks from the decks of the Ourang Medan echoes across the waves, a haunting call to those who would seek to unravel the mysteries that lie beneath. Welcome, listeners, as we embark on Chapter 8, the investigation. Following the eerie discovery of the SS Ourang Medan, a silence that spoke volumes, efforts to penetrate the veil of mystery surrounding the ship and its ill-fated crew began in earnest. The authorities from the nearest port were quick to respond, mobilizing a team of experts in maritime law, forensics, and naval engineering to piece together the events that led to the crew's inexplicable demise. The ship, a silent witness to its own tragedy, offered few clues to the untrained eye. As investigators combed through the ship, the absence of a clear cause of death only deepened the enigma. The crew's final moments, frozen in expressions of terror, suggested a horror beyond comprehension. Yet there was no tangible evidence of violence or foul play. The ship's cargo, long a subject of speculation, revealed no forbidden or dangerous materials capable of causing such an outcome. The search for the ship's logbook, hoped to shed light on the final days of the voyage, proved fruitless. The absence of this key piece of evidence only added to the layers of mystery, leaving more questions than answers in its wake. What had the crew encountered in the open sea that led to their harrowing end? Despite the best efforts of the investigative team, the SS Ourang Medan kept its secrets closely guarded. Speculation ran rampant, from theories of toxic gases released from the cargo hold to paranormal explanations involving ghostly apparitions and cursed artifacts. Yet, without concrete evidence, each theory remained just that of theory. As we conclude Chapter 8, the investigation, we are left with an enigma that refuses to be unraveled. The SS Ourang Medan, a ghost ship in the truest sense, sails on in the annals of maritime lore, a testament to the sea's ability to keep its secrets hidden beneath the waves. As we navigate the shadowy waters of our story, we reach a chapter shrouded in as much mystery as the tale itself. Chapter 9, Vanished Without a Trace, explores the final moments of the SS Ourang Medan and its abrupt departure from the realm of the known, leaving behind nothing but whispers and speculation. In the wake of the fruitless investigation, as authorities grappled with more questions than answers, the SS Ourang Medan remained anchored, a silent testament to the unknown horror that have claimed the lives of its crew. But the sea, ever-changing and unpredictable, was not let done with the Ourang Medan. Reports vary, shrouded in a fog of hearsay and time. But the consensus is chilling: a series of explosions, deep within the bowels of the ship, ruptured the quiet of the sea. Flames engulfed the Ourang Medan, casting an eerie glow against the night sky, before the ship succumbed to the depths, taking with it any hope of uncovering the truth. The SS Ourang Medan's final journey to the ocean floor was as enigmatic as its doomed voyage. What force could have sparked such a catastrophic end? Was it the natural result of the speculated dangerous cargo? Or did the ship fall victim to a more spectral demise? As some legends suggest, the sea keeps its secrets, and the SS Ourang Medan is no exception. Vanished without a trace, it leaves behind a legacy of speculation, a ghost story woven into the fabric of maritime lore. Its mystery, like the ship itself, rests now in the silent, unyielding embrace of the deep. As we close this chapter on the SS Ourang Medan, we are reminded of the ocean's vast and uncharted depths, both literal and metaphorical. What other secrets lie beneath the waves, awaiting discovery or forever hidden in the abyss? As we delve into Chapter 10, Theories and Legends, we find ourselves adrift in a sea of speculation, where the line between fact and folklore blurs. The disappearance of the SS Ourang Medan has spawned a myriad of theories, each attempting to pierce the veil of mystery that shrouds the ship's fate. One prevailing theory suggests the cargo itself was the catalyst for disaster. Speculation abounds that the hold contained hazardous materials, possibly chemicals or wartime munitions, which reacted violently to the sea's conditions, leading to the catastrophic explosions that sent the Ourang Medan to its watery grave. Others look to the supernatural for explanations, drawn by the accounts of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Legends speak of cursed artifacts or the vengeful spirits of those wronged in war, suggesting that the Ourang Medan was doomed not by its physical cargo, but by a more spectral burden. Then there are those who propose more outlandish theories, from extraterrestrial interference to secret government experiments gone awry. These suggestions, while far-fetched, underscore the human desire to find answers, even in the absence of evidence. What, then, can we make of the SS Ourang Medan's tragic end? Is there a thread of truth woven into these theories? Or does the answer lie beyond the reach of our understanding, obscured by the passage of time and the depths of the sea? As we conclude Chapter 10, Theories and Legends, we are left with more questions than answers. The SS Ourang Medan's story, like the sea itself, is vast and deep, filled with wonders and horrors that challenge our beliefs and our bravery. The sea holds many secrets, and the SS Ourang Medan is but one of its enigmatic tales. Stay with us as we continue to navigate through the mists of history and legend, in search of the truth that lies beneath. As we cast our gaze over the horizon, where the sea meets the sky in an endless embrace, we arrive at the final chapter of our journey. The curse lives on. Here, we reflect on the lasting impact of the SS Ourang Medan's enigmatic tale, a story that has transcended time to become a legend of the sea. The tale of the Ourang Medan has captivated the minds and hearts of many, from seasoned sailors to those who have never heard the call of the ocean. Its mystery has inspired books, films, and countless discussions, each attempting to unravel the web of mystery that surrounds the ill-fated ship. Yet, beyond its allure, as an unsolved mystery, the story of the Ourang Medan serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the sea's power to hide secrets in its depths. It challenges us to question the boundaries of our understanding, and to acknowledge that some truths may forever lie beyond our reach. The legend of the Ourang Medan also speaks to the human fascination with the unknown, our innate desire to explore the uncharted, and to confront the mysteries that dwell in the shadows. It is a testament to the stories that linger on the edges of our reality, inviting us to look deeper, to wonder, and to dream. As we conclude, the curse lives on. We leave the SS Ourang Medan to its eternal rest in the annals of maritime mystery. That the questions it leaves in its wake, like the echoes of a ghost ship's bell, continue to resonate, reminding us that the world is still full of wonders and horrors yet to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this voyage through the mists of time and legend. The sea is vast, and its stories are many. Until we meet again, may you always find wonder in the unknown and seek the stories that lie waiting in the silence of the deep. As the final waves of our story recede into the distance, we find ourselves adrift in the calm that follows the storm. This epilogue, "The Sea Keeps Its Secrets," invites us to reflect on the journey we have undertaken and the enduring enigma of the SS Ourang Medan. The tale of the Ourang Medan, like the sea itself, is a reminder of the unknown that lies beyond the horizon, of the depths that remain unexplored, and the stories that are carried on the tides, whispered by the wind, and written in the stars. In our quest for understanding, we have navigated through speculation and folklore, through theories that seek to explain and legends that serve to enchant. Yet, the true story of the SS Ourang Medan, like so many secrets of the deep, slips through our grasp, remaining just beyond the reach of our comprehension. The sea keeps its secrets well, guarding them with a solemnity that commands our respect and a mystery that fuels our imagination. It is a vast, living tapestry of which we are but a small part, a reminder of our place in the grand scheme of things and the mysteries that we, as explorers of the unknown, are drawn to seek. As we conclude our journey with the SS Ourang Medan, let us carry forward the sense of wonder and curiosity that has guided us. Let the ship's story be a beacon that lights our way as we continue to explore the uncharted waters of our world and the mysteries that await. And so, dear listeners, our journey through the enigmatic waters surrounding the SS Ourang Medan comes to a close. In the chapters of this tale, we have sailed across a sea of mystery and speculation, delving into the depths of human fear, curiosity, and the unrelenting quest for answers. As we part ways with the ghostly echoes of the Ourang Medan, let us not forget the allure of the unknown that drew us together. The sea, with its boundless mysteries and untold stories, remains a vast expanse of wonder and intrigue. It reminds us that there are still secrets hidden beneath the waves, whispering to those who are willing to listen. May the tale of the SS Ourang Medan serve as a lantern in the darkness, guiding us through the mysteries that lie ahead. And as we continue our own voyages, may we carry with us the spirit of adventure and the courage to face the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this voyage into the heart of one of the sea's greatest mysteries. Until we cast off the lines and set sail on new adventures, keep the winds of curiosity at your back and the stars of wonder in your eyes. Farewell, and may the sea always whisper to you its secrets.